Today in Kansas City, as we're at halftime with USA Jamaica, the National Soccer Hall of Fame, inducting Joe Maxmore, 100 caps, 24 goals, played in 3 World Cups for the USA, and Peter Vermees, 67 caps. The Sporting KC head coaches, they enter the Hall of Fame, joining some esteemed company, including my good buddies here on the desk. In the first half, oh, Casey, we talked about Brad Evans being there when he had to be.
Yeah, exactly. You got to come up big. Tim Howard doesn't judge the cross particularly well. Not sure what he's going to do. Is he going to catch it? Is he going to punch it? It hits Brad Evans. Brad Evans has the wherewithal to clear their danger.
A lot of people wanted to see this man, Aaron Johansson, see what he can do. He said, hey, he's a clinical finisher. Well, he did all the hard work here. Great first touch, but my man, you got to slot that thing. But he is getting opportunities, and that is good.
You know, you can sense something here in the park, though, when he's on the ball, a little bit of space. Whether it's the press clips, whether it's the belief, whether it's just aspirational, there's a sense when he's on the ball that things can happen.
Yeah, he's active. I think that Johansson and Alter, though, are kind of redundant when they're playing a little bit. I don't think that they're twin threats, and that's why I say maybe ultimately the best position for him is possibly where Josie Altidore is. I'm not ready to take Josie Altidore out of the lineup yet, but that might be his best thing.
But they've had 45 minutes. They're still trying to figure each other out. I know they were teammates for a time at AZ, but still, you can see that in that first half, especially probably the front 5, front 6, it wasn't clicking. They weren't sure exactly where they're going. Landon's over on the left. He's used to being up there, maybe on the right. But everyone passes behind people. The combination just hasn't quite been as sharp as I'm sure Jurgen Klinsmann would have liked.
It almost, because qualification's been achieved, has the feel of a friendly, but no, it's a qualifier. Only 3 subs here in the second half. No goals, no cards, but moments of tension at both ends of the pitch. We've got highlights and the qualification picture in, some scenarios to tell you about. Why are they happy in Honduras? Well, today, within the hour in San Pedro Sula, Jerry Bankston scored yet another qualification goal. Through ball coming to him in the box in the 65th minute in a 1-0 victory over Costa Rica, which puts Honduras at the very least now into a playoff home and home against New Zealand. So Honduras know they will at least be playing in that home and home in the updated standings, with Mexico still to play this evening. They sit there in 5th place. And they'll beat Panama tonight. So that match coming along tonight at 9:15 Eastern time on ESPN News. So much has been reshaped by that result. Truly a must-win. Fernando Palomo, Alejandro Moreno standing by at Azteca.
Back at Estadio Azteca with Alejandro Moreno, we kept a close eye on what happened in San Pedro Sula, where Honduras beat Costa Rica 1-0. What does that result mean for this Mexico-Panama game?
Well, it means that both Mexico and Panama are closer to Wellington, New Zealand than they are to Brazil 2014. It doesn't change the situation for Mexico. This is still a must-win game tonight.
Chepo de la Torre used 2 strikers here against Jamaica back in February when it all started. Oribe Peralta and Chicharito Hernandez might get a start tonight, but 2 holding midfielders when you don't expect Panama to be dominating that part of the field.
Yeah, you would have expected to have seen more of an offensive lineup from Mexico. You would have liked to have seen a number 10, a guy that is able to tuck inside, play underneath Oribe Peralta and Chicharito Hernandez, and provide service to the attacking players.
We have to remind everyone, as if everyone doesn't know already, that Mexico at home is still winless in the hexagonal. This is the worst performance at home. They'll try to put up their best face tonight when coverage starts at 9:15 Eastern on ESPN.
We will see you guys then. Thanks so much. Now, Ali said it doesn't change the situation, perhaps mathematically for Mexico, but the atmospherics, more pressure, a bigger anvil on their chest tonight.
Yeah, and time after time, we just keep waiting for the real Mexico to show up. Maybe this is the real Mexico, and if that's the case, they're not going to Brazil, but I still think that they will get the results they need and find a way to get to Brazil.
I truly believe we just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. When is Mexico going to perform at the level that we all believe that they're capable of doing? New coach comes in. How often do you see a team respond to that new manager? We'll see tonight, because the pressure is surely on.
Ramsuzzi warming up at halftime in front of his hometown crowd. We understand he will be coming on for Landon Donovan at the beginning of the second half. Around the world today, it's been so busy. Belgium with that victory, qualifying for their 12th World Cup. Germany, they've qualified for their 18th World Cup. Khedira, Schürrle, and Ozil getting the goals. Portugal now is in line for a playoff spot. Russia now, with their win today, will qualify with a point at Azerbaijan. Switzerland are through. England, with their win, now will go through with a win over Poland. Colombia qualified. Chile and Ecuador, if they tie on Tuesday, will each qualify for the World Cup. The second half awaits. The opportunities are still there. Will players on the U.S. squad take advantage of them this evening?